Welcome to Brands on Tap, featuring trademark applications from the United States Patent and Trademark Office on October 9th. Starting with noteworthy mentions, Snitch Bitch in connection with apparel. Someone from Pennsylvania filing for this. Skipping out shouldn't just be for school kids. We have Senior Skip Day for senior citizens. Humana filed this in connection with admission to public places such as national parks to promote health and well-being. Lick It Up, filed by the company that owns the property rights to the band Kiss. This filed in connection with ice cream, popcorn, brownies, candy bars, salsa dip, snack-based food. Star Wars Force Friday, filed by Lucasfilm in connection with retail store services. They had their merchandising event last month and continue to see this name more and more. Beastette for Life, filed by an individual out of South Carolina. NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, Bitcoin Index. Last year or so, Wall Street and Silicon Valley have been teaming up to legitimize this, and this trademark filing says a lot. This is for currency exchange rates, for financial valuation and price information, for streaming those prices, historical information. Then we have Me Oh My. This filed in connection with lip balm, breath mints, gum, floss, bandages, tissues from a company called PPP&C from Los Angeles. And then lastly, filed a little early, in a year, makes 100 years of towing. This filed by the International Towing and Recovery Hall of Fame and Museum out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Imagine the irony of visiting it and your car breaking down 3 miles away. I wonder if you could call them and get towed there. For some, going to college marks the beginning of a journey, and those interested in applying might want to consider Ivy Ready first for its consulting services to assist students in finding colleges and completing the application process. This filed by an individual out of Menlo Park, California. They've come up with a website to help provide you an evaluation, almost acting like an admissions counselor, putting together a score based on evaluation criteria that they've gathered from the different criteria across different admissions offices in colleges. A closer look at the criteria show that the components to provide the score include academic excellence and intellectual vitality and extracurricular activity. They have a rating scale of compelling, competitive, or improving. And with the score, they also provide and recommend schools that are fitting of the score you receive, or ways to improve your score as well. So this is kind of privatizing or prepping the same way one would prep for a test. This is just another form of prepping to know where you stand with your likelihood of success when applying to college, or help better determine where to consider applying to. Interesting, novel concept, might have some traction. As the journey continues from college into the workplace, one might consider iTravel benefits. This filed in connection with the administration of employee benefit plans concerning, not medical or dental, but concerning travel. What a kind of new novel concept. This filed by iTravel Benefits Inc. out of Chicago, the last name Bellman filing. You can see a patent application filed near 2 years ago by a Holly Bellman. Methods for providing unique employee benefits in partnership with a service provider. Benefits to employees of an organization where the benefits are discounted goods. Involve a benefits provider that coordinates the program. So think about it. This isn't really an IRA, an individual retirement account. It's more like an ITA, individual travel account. So their website builds out a platform to serve the employees, employers, and travel providers. So it's a way to budget and save and plan for the travel. Make sure you're taking that vacation you truly deserve. There could be set up for matching funds. There could be tax related benefits as well. Because of the buying demand, you could get the pricing down. It's a form of savings, just take an automatic payroll deduction to build out that money. And they just show the benefits to all the parties. So quick look at the employer side. You could see It's reducing employer turnover. It's offering a new kind of benefit package. Is one of the most important elements in a career choice that's going to distinguish over the competition. It's going to improve employee well-being, make sure they're getting that vacation and not misspending their money in the year or overworking and what have you. It reduces corporate travel spend. So there are all sorts of benefits to all the parties involved. Definitely novel, inventive, and has a lot of promise. So be on the lookout for iTravel benefits from an employer near you. And last, we have the breakfast bracelet. This filed in connection with a charity bracelet made out of rubber and plastic beads. This filed by a nomadic education foundation. They're centered in New York City, and they've started the Thorn Tree Project, which has been alive and well for more than a dozen years. Pictured here is a nomadic tribe in a part of Kenya. They're known as the Samburu. And there was a visitor in northern Kenya whose vehicle broke down and had to stay with the Samburu until the problem was resolved. And they learned during their stay that the Samburu people had just one wish, that their children go to school and get educated. And that's what this foundation's about. And they've been growing and successful. Here's a look at some of their work. You can see the improvements. Here's a before and after shot of a classroom. So they're starting to become among the best schools in Kenya. That's how much this has grown and changed in the last 12 years. So here's the breakfast bracelets. And it's named that because the purchase of just one breakfast bracelet will pay for breakfast for one child every day for the whole school year. So this is the local handmade crafts of the culture out of Kenya, used to help feed a child during the school year. The cost is only $25 for the very items that nomadic group wears. So what not better way to support than through this wonderful item. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, or feel free to leave any comments below. Please click on the subscribe button, as we post 3 or 4 videos each week, and this is the best way to stay updated to the latest. And if you really love what we're doing, hit the share button, and a single click to Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media of choice, you can let friends know about what we're doing with this one-of-a-kind news source of original content that you cannot find anywhere else. Again, we thank you for your viewership, time, and support. Have a great day.